The challenge they faced was to improve students' communication skills, but also their collaboration with each other. So the approach was that we turned tutorials into firms, in the sense that we broke up the students into groups that were known as firms and they were employees. By doing this, they had to work together on a client case study. And so they had to collaborate together to try to work out what the model answer and the solution is for the client. Additionally, that collaboration occurred with me as the boss, because while they were working through their model answer, I would circulate amongst the firms and discuss potential issues that they would have, any potential problems, and steer them in the right direction. Also, their communication skills were improved in terms of talking amongst each other as well as the boss, but additionally, at the end of the working time together, one employee from each firm would present their model answer for the client. And so by collaborating together, they could work on that model answer and then have the chance to communicate that to the other firms in the class. The outcomes were greater collaboration and understanding between the students. Now this collaboration occurred in the sense that while they were talking to each other, but also in addition that we'd set up Google Drive for each firm. Now this allows students to collaborate electronically in the sense that each student could upload their attempt onto Google Drive, and then they could work on that document during the firm time and improve that. And so by developing that model answer on the Google Drive, not only could they use that for when they later presented it to the class, they would have that as a resource amongst their employees. Additionally, what happened was that they developed more confidence to raise issues and raise questions. And this is not only in terms of each other, in terms of their fellow employees, but also with the boss, myself, in terms of the lecturer walking amongst the firms and trying to tease out some of the issues they've had. And that idea of greater confidence is critical in terms of being able to be an effective communicator with both clients and future employees and bosses. One of the biggest advice I have is thinking about the time that you allow. Generally, previously we would have 1 hour tutorials with 25 to 30 students. We got permission to actually have a 2-hour tutorial, but with 50 students. So essentially it was the same time factor in terms of the university, but by having a 2-hour slot and by having broken up firms, it allows more time to work together and also to delve into the issues. So think about whether it's possible to do a 2-hour workshop with that and having more students. Additionally, set up your firms. Think about how you can get students to own their firms in terms of naming their firms, and also using devices such as Google Drive so they can actually collaborate together, not only face-to-face, but electronically.